Hey Cancer, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of August general reading. We're going to start off with some animal energy and then get right into the cards. In your meditation, I saw the image of a seesaw going back and forth and back and forth, and I heard the song Something's Coming from West Side Story. Something's coming, something's good. Wait, something's coming, something good, something's coming, wish it would, something's coming. I felt the need to communicate that. And then I saw the seesaw kind of like speed up as we went along, and you kind of going, oh, okay, well, let me rest. So I feel like you might be in for a period of hyperactivity or a lot of optionality and newness. Brilliant. Perhaps even juggling more than one thing, responsibilities, your tensions, etc. So let's see what the animal energy is for Cancer, second half of August. Jeez, it took its time coming out. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Crow. Amazing. So you guys got the Beaver. Who else got this? I believe Virgo got this as well. You could have Virgos around ya, or in your energy, or in your chat. The Beaver is very much, not the Bieber, no Justin's here, but the Beaver is about really knowing that you did all the work that you could. You put all the pieces into motion, you worked hard during your day or whatever that is for you, and then you can go and enjoy and play. So this is about an equal amount of work and play. Just making sense with the seesaw, okay? But this is a very happy energy. The Beaver is like super positive. I'm like, hey, I did all my work for the day. I dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's, and now I'm ready to play and get with it. Beaver knows how to, again, in that balance of work and play, Beaver knows how to, not overdo it. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on with y'all. Second half of August for my Cancers. Oh, this one wants to come out. Whoa, okay. All right, I like it. So you got Strength here, Major Arcana coming in here. Strength is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, so I kind of love that you got this. It is the number 8 key. We are speaking about the second half of August. So, strength is, for me in this context, especially with you guys, I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of opportunity, a lot of things happening at once. It's kind of this frenetic energy of go, 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 and then, or it feels like extremities of some sort. Whether it's working a little too much and not playing enough, or playing a little much and not working enough, whatever that is for you, or even if it's, over giving to others and forgetting to give to yourself, or the reverse. It's kind of whatever, resonates with you, but strength is about maintaining that inner sense of faith and embracing the unknown, despite what the external circumstances are. At any given time, in any given moment. It's knowing and believing and embracing the reality that everything we need, we have within and around us at all times. Okay? Beautiful coming in here. All right. What else is going on for my Cancers? Oop, get over here. Okay, we got the 7 of Swords. Okay, so, the 7 of Swords, this can very much be, this is that thief in the middle of the daytime kind of energy. I feel like you're going to be in a place where you have to either make some sacrifices, right? Or there are going to be others that are asking for you to sacrifice either your time, your energy. It feels like it could definitely be work and or relationship related. I feel like there are some issues, thoughts, feelings, finances that you are keeping very close to your vest, right? There's something that you're kind of keeping to yourself, kind of sitting on. The Beaver is very much about work, like I said, so this could very much be about a working relationship or a partner relationship that's of a romantic love that requires a lot of work. Well, I guess all relationships do, but some more than others. Let's keep it real. This can also very much be about sabotage and self-sabotage. I'm hearing to really Look at yourself from a bird's eye view, be an air sign about it. Look at yourself from an aerial perspective and really observe your choices coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Really ask yourself, are you acting in your own best interest or in the collective's best interest? I feel like it could be an extreme in one way or the other. You're being called to balance and get back to center, okay? And keep your integrity in check, okay? What's going on for Cancers? It almost feels like there's this feeling of like, I give and I give and I give. I do and I do and I do. I always say yes. I always answer the phone. And now I'm going to hoard my time. I'm going to hoard my attentions because I've overgiven. And now I'm about to do the same for me. That's what this feels like a bit, okay? Now you also got the 5 of Pentacles here. This is feeling separate from what you desire or where you desire to be, right? It's a feeling of separation, right? It's the opposite of oneness. You know, I'm getting this feeling, we'll get some clarifiers, but I'm getting a feeling, especially under the influence of the full moon in Aquarius tomorrow. I'm getting a feeling that you are being called to really look at your habitual patterns and behavior again from that air sign perspective and be a bit rigorous with yourself around that. What areas of your life could you give more attention to or less attention to? It feels like that's what you're being called to do right now. I just get this feeling where it's like, oh my God, I want to spend this time working all night, or I want to spend this time just playing all day. It feels like it's a time of extremity because you've come out of a place of extremes and now you're swinging the other way. Time to balance. Okay, clarifier for the strength card, please. Ugh. We got the 2 of Wands in reverse. So 2 of Wands in the upright is really taking stock and mapping out your next direction. It's very fortuitous in the upright. It's an active energy before the leap into the 3. The fact that it's in reverse and it's paired with the strength card, this doesn't feel like it's a time to really do active motions towards things in an external context, but rather do the inner work. It's not a time to make plans and make next steps and purchase a new home necessarily, but it's time to really do some inner work, maybe some shadow work. I'm feeling the need to look at where you've been and where you are to determine where you're going. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get a clarifier for this 7 of Swords here. Wily 7 of Swords. The Hermit. Okay, so we got more Virgo energy here. You really could have Virgos around you or in your chart. You know, the fact that this is exactly what I was saying, you guys. Remember what I said with the 7 of Swords? It's time to really do some introspective work. Really look at yourself and your patterns and see yourself from that aerial perspective. That's what the Hermit's all about. It's going inside, removing your energy from others, and finding illumination within doing that. Right? The Hermit goes inside and actively seeks truth, illumination, and answers. The full moon in Aquarius is going to be very illuminating. Okay, so let it. Try to make time for meditation or some quiet time around the influence of this full moon. Okay? Remember, we feel its influence the day before, the day of, obviously, and the day after because it's a three-day moon phase, okay? I'm really hearing it's time to be with yourself and really realign yourself because it feels like you're in a place of extremes. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this 5 of Pentacles. I'm hearing there's not enough time. I'm hearing there's not enough time. Okay, so we got 2 here and I'm going to take them. So we got the King of Swords here. I've been talking about being an air sign this entire time. You know, the King of Swords gets really clear and sees himself very clearly, and thus he can see others clearly. You know, this is depicted by an owl, which is the animal energy of clear sight. It's like that saying of the sun lives through the owl at night, which means the owl sees just as clearly at night as other animals do during the day. I feel like it's time for you to really take stock, realign your chakras if that's what you need to do, and I'm hearing to be brutally honest with yourself and where you are. Be brutally honest with yourself and where you are. Look at where you've been and where you are to determine where you're going. gain insight and perspective. I feel like there are some lessons that are calling for you to learn right now before you can go forward and manifest this balance, okay? But you also got the Knight of Cups. You know, the cups rule intuition and feeling, and I'm feeling that this is very, very, it feels like your point of focus might be on people or situations or habitual patterns that no longer serve you. And you're being called to kind of release those, but first you got to face them clear in the face with the Hermit so you can go forward to manifest what's your highest and best good. It feels like you are dependent on it, or dependent on an outcome, a person, something going a certain way, something, could even be something from the past or the recent past. And you're being called to just kind of do you right now. Focus on what fills your heart with love and joy for and by yourself. You know, I'm getting this feeling. They say that like there's being lonely, right? But the worst kind of loneliness is the loneliness that you feel when you're in a crowded room, or the loneliness that you feel when you're sitting right next to your partner. That is the worst. And I'm hearing for you guys right now, you could be in some sort of, I don't want to say danger, but you could be at risk to get into that if you don't first sit with yourself and figure out some of this shadow energy and these habitual patterns that are no longer serving you. Okay? Let's go ahead, get an oracle for y'all. And remember, equal balance of work and play. That's the name of the game. Okay, oracle for my Cancers. I love it so much. Vision board, hello. Create a board with images and words that inspire you. Create a board with images and words that inspire you. Do you remember when I said, look at where you've been and where you are to determine where you're going moving forward? You know what this vision board is? It's the Hermit. Take a real clear look at yourself and your goals, how you've accomplished what you've accomplished to get you where you are, and what you would like to put more focus and intention towards, right? So that you don't feel like you're neglecting any one area or person in and of your life. That's what it feels like. It feels like a time of extremities, where it's like a lot of focus on this and not enough on this, and it's really time to go and be with your own energy right now so that you can realign and become a vibrational match to what it is you actually desire. Going into Hermit mode, and this vision board here is getting real clear on what that is. Okay, my darling Cancers? And there we are. Actually, let's get a crystal for you. This is kind of short. Let's get a crystal for you. More new decks that I got from Lilydale. I love it. Let's get a crystal. Cancers. Crystal from the Cancers. Ooh. Oh my God. I'm so obsessed with this. Okay. I love green moss agate. Green moss agate. Do you like to garden? Are you a nature lover? Spend more time connecting with Mother Earth. Put your hands in the soil and bare feet in the grass. Investigate the use of nature's pharmacy, such as herbs. Sorry. Investigate the use of nature's pharmacy, such as herbs and aromatherapy for general health and well-being. And then on the back it says, I spend quality time in nature every day. I have an intimate connection with Mother Nature and her loving tools for natural healing. Essential oils and healing herbs allow me to balance all aspects of my life. Get out of here with that. Essential oils and healing herbs allow me to balance all aspects of my life. This is beautiful. All these belong together. And notice the green here too, like in the vision board, which is the heart chakra and nature. Yeah, this is how you achieve balance. I think this is a beautiful recommendation here because the Hermit, like I said, is very much about, going into oneself. Actually, in the Alice in Wonderland deck, the Hermit key is depicted as the white knight going into the deep and dark forest. So this is beautiful. This is what you're being called to do right now. I think connecting through with nature is a beautiful lubrication for this Hermit process. Get really clear on where you've been and where you are to become a vibrational match with where you want to be, where you're going and what you desire. And remember, I just got to read this again. Essential oils and healing herbs allow me to balance all aspects of my life. Whatever that is for you. Not all of us are into, well, I mean, I am, but not all y'all are into healing herbs and essential oils. Whatever this is for you, okay? But Mother Earth is always a great refresher and a replenisher. This could literally be telling you to take a quiet walk in the woods or down a garden path, or, you know, just kind of like, ooh, back to one, back to center, okay? All right, my lovely Cancerians, whoop whoop. I know this was a shorter one, but it went back quick. What are you gonna do? I so hope that this helped and resonated with you. If it didn't, it did. Please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And with that being said, just thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the Moonstone Ring giveaway video I made. Don't miss out on that. I'm giving away a Moonstone Ring. With that being said, again, just thank you for being here. But as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.